Good morning. I am not very long at or I forget. Where's Jim? It's Jim? Oh, Jim has an update. We'll get Jim his update. Have to make sure that he's actually got audio properly. And that he's using the right audio device. I've not long eaten. I'm a little grumbly this morning. Of course it infinitely loops, fella. Oh! Lord knows what you see when I have a user account prompt. No, I don't even have a user. It just froze. That wasn't even crew chief asking for permission. Hurry up, crew chief. There it is. Music? What happened to my music? Oh, it's back. What's going on? Scuffed stream. There we go. Launch crew chief. Right. Alright. What button do I have prompt for talk? Start. Stop. Jim, you're on the wrong thing. Stop. You're also running slow. We're gonna restart. What happened to your icon? Where did that icon go? Windows can't find the file system root installer icon.ico. Why would you be referencing that? It's not where you're installed. Your program files. There you go. There's your little icon down there. Now, iRacing, start crew chief. Good morning, Jim. What time is it? Is it not time? Jim? What's the time? Alright, you're being slow. Oh, wait, no, of course. This is what I'm trying to prompt. Is the program actually... Okay, never mind. I got ahead of myself. What's the time? And now we wait, because it puts in a call to my microphone and I have to... I have to wait for the microphone to get permission. It'll work eventually. We'll wait for speech and I just have to wait for this little pop-up. Because we're on a new version of for some reason, impossible to whitelist the directory of this program. I can't just say everything in this directory has permission to my microphone. I have to, every time I update, put in a whitelist. Infuriating. But at the very least, once you do it the first time, it's good till the next update. Ah, there you are, Jim. What's the time? Still a bit slow? What time is it? Oh, Jim, at this point you're just being stupid. Jim, what's the fucking time? What time is it? I wasn't slurring words or doing anything crazy. You should have been able to tell that the first time. But I think we're going to restart him just to be safe now that we've got him working. I might be a bit grumpy. Like I said, I've just eaten, so... Welcome back, Jim. Alrighty. So... I'm gonna flick back over here. And I need... Oh. Would that be concerning that iRacing does trust the program, I guess? And we're in. I might give, okay, so backup capture is what I use for Minecraft. I'm going to copy the transform for that. Paste it. Didn't work? I don't want to open Minecraft just to get that transform to work. That should work. That cuts out the taskbar and everything else. Right? Should. Transform copy. Transform paste. Okay. Apparently I need Minecraft open for that to work. Oh! Change the capture. This was capturing Content Manager the other day. Where's my Minecraft capture? I didn't duplicate it, didn't I? This is it. Which means that we've lost... The transform I had on Minecraft is gone, isn't it? So is my ability to capture Minecraft at all. Alright, well... I kinda know what I need to do. Think... Hey! Look at that! It remembered. Weird. So... It didn't remember, but it has done it? I don't know. Transform, copy, see if this works. Paste? No. Why not? Why? Did I just squish it? If I go here... Did I just do that? Well, that didn't work. What? Left scale to height of bounds and center. 1920, the backup captures over here. It does! It kind of just squishes it. 1920, scale to height of bounds, center. Ooh. What do we have here? Scale to height of bounds, center. With the same settings, but if I switch to that, it doesn't work. Why not? You can see it's working because the button over on here on the left is cut off and the version number is cut off on the right. So why is that transform not applying to the window below? Well, that just... okay. Okay. Control Z. So that's what it looks like now. When I paste the transform, interesting. Scale to height of bound. So that zooms out. Scale to inner bounds, outer bounds. Still doesn't work. So what's the difference then if I make that, just makes it wider? Shouldn't it be scaled to height of bounds? Apparently a whole 100 pixels cropped. Okay, well, doesn't really do anything. Position alignment enter, and we drag it back down, right? No? Oh, it gets rid of the bars up here, so it only has that. So what if we do another 100 pixels? Stretches it a little bit, but kind of okay. Alignment in bounding box. If I go bottom center, it's going to show the taskbar. Okay, I'm just center seems to be the most neutral offer because you're not really having a whole lot cut off. And I think that should be fine. At the very least, I can live with that because even if I minimize this now, goodbye, it's still my desktop capture, but it's got, oh my lord, that's trippy. We need to get rid of that. I'm back iRacing. It's a little stretched, but it'll be fine. Right, well, dawdling around. iRacing. AI racing? iRacing. Does even the AI racing require you purchase things? Yes. I mean, if they're not going to let you trial stuff offline, they're not going to let you race. Alright, well. On to business. What are we doing today? So, the Formula V at Okayama International. Rookie Dirt Street. There... I don't stop. Wait. Registration ends in 2 hours. Is that a 2-hour practice? That says it just started a minute ago. It looks like we're in Formula V for the Road series today. Rookie Road is Formula V at Okayama. Oh, what's this Dirt Street? That Knockhill? No, that's Knockhill up there. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Not the Roval. It is at Rallycross. Really? Well, I want to give this a test drive because I'm kind of curious what dirt feels like. I've taken road cars off-road and they're not too shoddy feeling. It actually is quite intuitive. You lose traction, but not so much that you can't actually bring it back. The worst culprit for being off track is being on the throttle. I suppose that's compounded later on in other series when you get more powerful cars than just the MX-5. Or even the Ford Road, whatever that Ford Road. So, start, you turn left through the Joker onto turn 7. And then that's the start line for the Joker and turn 7 merge. I might be willing to cut back the FPS to 30. We do it while we test here, perhaps. The game's still stuttering, because I don't remember checking up on it last time. What fun! I see all the disconnect messages there. Am I actually logged out? Why would I load into the map locked out of the map? There we go. Alright. No? Am I gonna have to... I'm not doing... Oh, hey! There's a global Mazda starting at 12 p.m. I'm already out of a cup of tea. I really do. I've looked up how to get a couple of basic leaderboard. The simple leaderboard HTML JavaScript. But I wasn't able to get anything working. What I really want to try and do, I want to go to the iRacing results page, and I want to pull down the computed CSS and the computed singular HTML file. I just want the two computed outputs. So whatever Chrome sends me, whatever the CSS ends up compiling as, and whatever the HTML ends up compiling. Those two files will be all I need. I can blank the page of all of the data that I get with it from the HTML side of things, and then I'd probably inject code. I'd likely grab those leaderboard things that I was talking about just before. I'd grab some of those and put those onto the web page. That's a murder. Ah. I did that yesterday, the other day, last time we were on. Did not have respect for someone not going race pace. It was interesting to think about. Me keeping race pace, I was at fault. I murdered a person, yes, but how do you... How would a steward look at something where a guy was on race pace and the guy in front wasn't, and that caused an incident from a rear end? I think I would be at fault, absolutely, because I should be giving way to the guy in front. But it is interesting. Because it's not like, even as a steward, it's not like you can go, oh, you just weren't on, you weren't on racing lines, so you get punished. No. You would have to say the guy who caused the incident is the one at fault, and I did cause the incident by not giving way. We have 37 minutes remaining in practice. Let's find out how we do, shall we? Alrighty. Get myself sorted here. Where are my pedals? Pedals are a little far away. Me? I'll get my back straight. Starter. Ignition. First gear. And off we go. Okay. I am not sure why he wanted to go too wide. Or do any of these things. There's no pit limit here. You're fine. To be fair, I thought we were ethereal in the pit lane, but I wasn't expecting that to cause contact. Gotta blip the throttle, remember? Got audio feeding through. Oh, we have voice chat enabled, just no one chatting yet, so. I'm not being swore at in Polish as far as I can tell. So, class 2 sectors put us a second down alone. I was a little slow coming out of sector 2. So, can we get a 47? It's very narrow, not fast. That was good. Good line. Good pace. 0.2 off the pace, I believe. Maybe a little better. Jim won't tell me. A little higher off the pace than I thought. I thought I would have shaved a bit more time than that, but I'll take the 0.27 off the pace. I was before Jim, you bastard. We're not doing anything this lap then. More smoke up ahead. I think I could brake harder. He's having a lot of trouble, that guy. too wide. We held it. I thought I was too wide there. Come on. Look, this is my lap. What do I get? That was slow. That was terrible. Please don't tell me I've thrown it away. What's my current? 6, 7, 7, 8. Oh no, that was terrible. I lost it in the last sector. Oh. Okay, 47. The current lap said 49 when I went across the line, Jim. That should be a cut, but we're fine. Maybe I just need to find better lines through everything. Might have to turn off my preview too. How's the stuttering? A 10th? I'll take a 10. What was that, Jim? Did we get below 147? I do have to remember too, someone might be on controller here. And I know a lot of these, even Project Cars, is a lot less forgiving on controller than it is on wheel. Because I can feel when the car's about to slip. I can feel everything that might be going wrong with it. I have to change gears here. I'm trying to do things in OBS while driving. Turning in there later actually feels better, but I don't know if it's faster. But I can tell when I start turning too much and heading into understeer territory. There's a fair claim to be. Maybe there's some people out there that try this on controller and wouldn't have the same feedback that you would normally get. It seems a little weird to me to say how can you ever spin out of a Mazda, because you can throw so much abuse at this thing, but if you don't have the feedback, then then yeah, if you don't have any feedback, I suppose it makes sense. Hard to say. It was silly to try and do anything like that. He made that braking line, I'll be damned. Where's he going? That's why. We're fine. It's a little wide too. I should be fine. A second behind leader isn't the worst, depending what split I'm in. The question isn't how fast am I against leader. It's how fast am I against the rest of the pack. I'd like to chase Session Delta, pace is all well and good if you can find it, but at this point I just need to chase Delta. Session Delta. How's my fuel? Why are you asking for permission again? Remember my choice. Allow. Fuel level. Jim, I know you're not this stupid. That's my fuel. Let's get back to pace, speaking of. My first spin out! There you go. Alright, we should be going into qualifying soon anyway, so... You were a bit late on the call out and I wasn't watching. How do I move? Camera, so, and why is it now set to replace all my tires? Is this compulsory? That's stupid. But why can't I move left and right? Because that's camera. Oh, it's up and down. I can go up and down. Why isn't camera anyway? There should be no camera controls for left and right. Control down or upper. Got it. I really need to look left and right. Use control. Look left. And... Right. Actually, I might be using those for other things. What else would I not be using in the game? Look left. Be that. Look right. Yeah, I was. Hang on. Increased field of view. I was using those. I knew it. There's still 14 minutes left. Impressive. I suppose our laps are only 50 seconds long each, worst case scenario. You're not exactly really doing a whole lot. We might just go... I don't really want to go back out there. It's not even that I don't want to go back out there. I feel like I've practiced. I don't really know. I feel like my braking zones are terrible. But I feel like that's a symptom of me not pushing the Mazda as much as I can. What are we actually doing though? Like, we're a second off of race pace, and that puts us almost back of the pack. I don't know if I'm just not understanding the Mazda. Because I feel like I do. What is the... I'll ask you. Looking for like car stats, but that's only in the other menu. Hang on, we can bring that up, can't we? Oh, qualifying is about to begin. We can ready for race, and I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. So, the Mazda MX-5 Car Info. Wait, it doesn't tell us? It doesn't tell us if it's front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. I'm upset. Alright. I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna go start the kettle being boiled. I'll come back just to ready for race, but we should have 4 minutes, so I shouldn't be too long. I'll do it sooner than later, just to make sure I don't do anything, so I'll be right back.
One subject we haven't touched on yet, and it's one that you're supposed to be quite famous for. You wouldn't mean birds, would you? I would mean birds. You haven't had anything interesting to tell us about birds? It's the herring gull. This is the first cousin of the herring gull. They're very friendly birds. They're scavengers. They help to keep our waters clean. follow ships for the food that sailors or passengers throw. Adult birds are the ones with the white heads and white tails.
Why does my AFK screen still have the artwork? That would have been duplicated.
Takes these gulls about 3 years.
Also
to
not
get their
aligned in
grown-up suit of clothes.
this.
The young ones are brown and mottled.
Huzzah. That was boiled. Right, I'm gonna make a really rushed cup of tea and I'll be back.
They gather in groups and look each other over, and one male drives off another. But finally, after having considered the matter duly, they begin to pair off. You wouldn't mean birds, would you?
I would mean birds. You haven't had anything interesting to tell us about birds?
The heron eats many fish, and sometimes frogs and snakes or crawfish. The heron fishes in shallow, reedy waters on lakes or rivers. After fishing in one place for a while, he may fly on to another favorite spot. The heron eats many fish.
Right. Well. Well. Should be down to our final minute unless someone's gone AFK. In which case it should kick them with 4 minutes remaining. I was not aware that my AFK screen had all of that garbage still attached. It should be duplicating from the intro screen. But the intro screen doesn't have anything. The art corner. Have a look here. AFK. Art corner. Apparently. Is it just because... Oh. You know what? It is duplicating. It's genuinely just because I haven't turned the folder off on the other scene. Same folder, identical in every way. One of them was visible. That's why it was showing up. Oh well. Oh, we should have an AFK kick timer soon popping up. Ready for race? Is someone actually out on track soon? The only two people with Max? I actually thought it was going to be a quiet race today. We have results. They're in. 47 flat, holding first place. Practice, we didn't. Wait. Ah, hold on. Practice, as in practice 3 minutes. We only had one person set a lap. I was going to say, we were doing practice for so long. How do we not set a lap? So, a fresh cup of tea. By the time this race is over, hopefully drinkable fresh cup of tea. I will be starting currently grid 9 if it's to be believed. $47 on first place. Counting down. I can do 47s, but can I do 47s consistently? Probably not. We'll just have to see. Do we have team? No, all team. That's fine. We'll just stay on the all teams channel. If it gets rowdy, I can just mute as opposed to switch teams, because there's no point switching teams. Oh. Long qualifying. I wonder if we're in the same split as the white with red. Isn't paying attention to name or number. Oh, no, numbers 1 through 0 on the keyboard should actually be text prompts, shouldn't they? Seconds. Let's have a look. Pitting in, pitting out, pass left, pass right. Sorry, thanks. Sorry, thanks. Nope. Pass left. Oh. So I've got thanks on 1. Pass left, pass right, 3, 4. That's it, 15 laps. Coming in grid 10. Right. Shall we get rid of the music for this, or is the music fine? Don't replace tires if we go in. Standings. We can go relative. No, I'm gonna go standings. We don't need relative. Gonna turn the desk light off. That's my wheel shaking. We're not moving. Grid 13 is not joined, and I've got a weird ankle problem in my accelerator foot at the moment. one on my right, don't I? Right. Interesting race. Yellow behind us is likely going to be making trouble though, and I am still dropping frames. I might actually try running the game at 30 instead of 60. I'll see if it makes much of a difference. That's not what we came here for, Jim. I gotta get up to pace, not just go at pace. So that's just ease into things. Keep it at 1 DQ. 1x is all I want. Missed the apex entirely there. Right. What a mongrel race. If that's his second collision, he might be close to a DQ, but we just have to avoid purple and green. I'm watching my cup of tea actually wobble with the wheel. Maybe second gear there is better. I can get 0.1 off the lead though in sector 2, so I don't think my timing in sector 2 is the problem. Who's this ahead? He's a back marker, so let's be careful and pay attention to who purple green is. Really? Or the fast people get taken out. This guy's black and green, right? Nope. He can't do it. He can't hit me like that. Safest place to overtake is when he ran wide. And the only thing you can do now is punt. That's a little intimidating, but we did it. We got through. Okay, so we don't have fastest lap anymore, but that's fine. I feel like the Mazda can brake so much better in a straight line than I give it credit for, and it's just because I'm turning into the corner that I can't match it. And you can run so close over that corner there. Like, it's very forgiving on the inside of these turns, apparently. A little late on the throttle. I'll see what I can do about the stuttering. I'll go into the next practice session. We'll mess with 30 FPS. The 37.4? That's abysmal, Jim. Oh, it's on my dash too. I like that. A little wide, so I need to brake a little sooner than that. But I feel like it is a better braking line in a straight. I mean, that's just generally thinking, but substantially better that I'm losing entire seconds to my braking zone should not be the case, as far as I'm aware. I need to figure out what other people are doing, is all I'm saying. And I can't. I can only think it's the braking line that's doing it. Losing time now. Is that another 1x? Damn it. The gap has been 18 seconds for 3 laps, Jim. You're full of shit. Calm down. God, it really does have good brakes. You just have to push the brakes more. It's weird. What a bizarre race. The only 2 X's we got were off tracks. What a bizarre race. Well, let's park in the pits, and I'm gonna drop the game down to 30 FPS. That's what the stream captures at. I just normally like my racing games to have a smoother frame rate. But if it's stuttering that bad, I'm not gonna live with it. Don't DQ me, where the fuck's my pit limiter? I literally clicked pit limiter. He was just like, no you didn't. Alright, did I get a penalty for that pit limiter not kicking in? First things first. Traffic. We are gonna set. We're gonna set the dynamic load to 60 FPS, but I'm gonna set mine to 40. Want something above 30. One is optimal, the default value is 1. Disabling may result in very large. Give it a 40 FPS, and I'll see if it still keeps stuttering then. But that was an interesting race. I don't know if my JH bindings for incidents are going to work, but let's go back to the start of the race. First incident, we had a false launch, and Purple seemed out for blood today. We also had a stall in front of me, seems like. Turn 1. Dive bomb. Someone not paying attention to gridlock. Getting murdered. Someone else coming in trying to go wide. Snuck in on the inside though. Almost. I don't remember if I saw this one. No, this is just a wall of mirrors claiming another victim. Since I've set that to 40 FPS, has that gotten worse? Ooh, Same too, coming into the chicane. Doesn't look like it was anything serious. This one I did see, because we should come in actually just in camera view in a second. No, not this turn. That has gotten worse since I've set it to 40 FPS, hasn't it? This was the brake check the following lap, wasn't it? No, it was before then. But someone lagged out. That was baffling. Alright, maybe I'll set it to 30 and see if that makes it better. We'll keep integer numbers of, like, standard values. Yeah, okay. You went to completely block someone and lag saved them. So, a brave purple warrior. Gone wide a little bit. He brought it back. He's driving a little slow. I don't know why we're still stuck on him. Because my incident key got messed up again. This is definitely another incident, however. Because he brake checked the other guy, not me. Took him out. Okay, this isn't the purple guy's show. Where are the other people's incidents? It's broken again. Why does the next incident, previous incident key break? Why has this happened twice in a row now? It happened the last time we were playing and this time. You just get stuck on one car driving and it just becomes a skip forward, skip backward. Do I need different bindings? Replay. Next incident, previous incident. We're getting different bindings for these because they aren't working. I want... What do I want? Do we have F8, F9? Yes, we do, all the way up to F10. I don't know if F11 and F12 are the... We need different key bindings, because the only thing I can assume is they're conflicting with some sort of in-game bindings. Next frame, previous frame are those two. N, M is previous and next car. We can do that manually in the interface. Let's go M and N. Nope. No matter what I bind those key bindings to, it is just a scrub feature now after I don't get it. After a certain point, it just scrubs. Why does it just scrub? These things should be next and previous incident, but it's like this just a continual never-ending incident after a certain point. I don't get it. I've seen other people use this feature fine, and I've had nothing but trouble trying to do next and previous incident. You also, like, you can... What is it, here? No, not that. Camera, right? Somewhere? Oh, you click the helmet and it's focus on crashes. Which seems okay, but it doesn't actually cut. It's the whole replay played 1-to-1. So you get to watch the whole minute and a half we were on the grid. I don't understand. If I go next incident, it doesn't skip the car. Okay, back. I don't get it. But now it's just... It's like trying to skip car and it's not. It did for a bit there. I suppose because the camera is on focus on crashes, isn't it? But it shouldn't be scrubbing. Something is just messed up. I don't understand. Either way, well, there it switched car. But again, I feel like that's only because the camera driver is set to focus on crashes. I don't get it, and it's annoying me, because I've seen other people use this thing fine. We're going down to 30 FPS, in the desperate hopes that OBS will capture it smoothly from now on. Ooh. I have an idea. I'm gonna try something here. I'm going back to 60, and I'm turning off limit capture frame rate. How was that? Does that look better? Kinda looks better in OBS. It looks better in OBS, so I'll stick with it for a while. Results are in. We have a safety rating change of 0.1. Strength of field seems to continuously go down. There were 29 splits all the way from a strength of field of 360 up to mine in 1200. We were in split 8. And we won't find our iRating change. We won't actually find our strength of field or anything like that until we get to safety rating 4.0. Third place was a interesting. It was interesting getting third. Ah, alrighty. Should we do one more? We are technically one race away. We need 0.11 and we get to 3.0 safety rating. To do that, I need 0x. No off tracks. No collisions. I just need to behave. I will take the iRating hit if it means I can get to a license today. I mean, it's not going to be today because we need another whole point, and apparently, I am getting pittance for for safety rating per race. I mean, it's not pittance. I've heard people get out of rookies in 6 races, and I do have to wonder if they are just driving so superbly at the front of the pack. Like, are they the actual pro racers coming to grace us with their alien skills, or are they? Because my first race wasn't clean. I got a 0.08 on my first race for safety rating. But we've not really gotten much better even when we do well. Maybe it also takes into account consistency or something. We'll see. Because I think you get a Road D license at 4.0 safety rating, don't you? Maybe it is 3.0. This will be our 6th race and we might do it in 6. Who knows? If you need 3.0. I don't actually know. Let's see how the capture looks when I've told it not to limit frame rate. The game's rendering at 60. OBS should capture at 60. And OBS should put out the 30 FPS stream. Maybe that'll stop the stuttering? We'll see. I'm in neutral. You can start the car without clutch. Right. Well, I might have to Google why the previous incident hotkeys don't work. But besides that, let's get out on track, shall we? Here we go. We'll find pace soon, Jim. Give me a bit. I'm trying to keep an eye on the stuttering, actually, to make sure that that actually might have fixed it, and it seems like it might have. Turning off limit capture frame rate seems like it could have been the issue. So that shows my last lap, not my best lap. That means lead is done a 46.2, which is going to be hard to chase. Tim! How you doing? Oh, he popped in. He popped in. I saw the pop in. You're not meant to pop into the race like that. You're meant to drive out of pits. What's going on? What? What the hell was that? I think I saw a bird. I think I'm gonna go in the pits. It's safe there. It's safer in the pits. Holy cow. What the hell was that? I did genuinely kind of look away during that moment. How's the stuttering? It actually looks like it might have just been OBS limit capture frame rate causing the problem. 4, 3, 2, 1. It'd be nice if you could count smoothly, Jim, but I'll live. Hey, you can change the tires if you want, but I'm getting out. What was that? Do we not have... Hang on. That was one hell of a dive bomb, and he nailed it. That wasn't even a dive bomb. That's like... Did Red survive? Did Red live? He lived. I think he lived. Oh, I'll be damned. Wow. I don't have a next or previous camera option anymore, do I? When I get rid of the HUD, maybe I do need. Next car, previous... My car. My car would be a safe get out of jail free card. Can't bind it to middle mouse, but I can bind it to that. 1147 watt. Okay, that's a Jim binding and I don't know what he's reading out. 1147 watt. Is that my fuel button? Did I get so annoyed at Jim not telling me fuel that I have a button for it? There's no way that's the amount of fuel I have. I need to go back in time. Oh, how do I... No? How do I slow down? Oh, there's the button. We came in here. Beautiful. Hold up. Turn one. Not a nice corner. It's not something you see every day. And he did. He was the one hit. I thought it was a 2-car pile-up. No. He just took it in stride, kept going. A fascinating thing. "24 minutes remaining on the clock. Oh, we're still watching replay. I just saw my dial was moving on. Let's go back to live. Should we go TV view? Most exciting TV view. Red's gone a little wide. Black managed to sneak past number 43, coming on the inside. What position? Oh, he went wide a little bit on the exit. I did think so. Coming through the chicane, it looked like he missed the apex. I didn't think he would run wide, but he held it. He still got the lead on the red car. Coming down the main straight. Maybe I do need to bind previous and current car. What is this? Oh. There's mischief. What's going on here? I think number 43 just wants to race people and he's trying to catch up to people's tail. So that he can tailgate them and practice overtaking, maybe. Blue ran a little wide. No. This TV camera is like a single take. I need a different TV camera. Oh, dips in the grass. Comes back around. Are there only 3 people on the track? There might only be 3 people on the track, because I'm only seeing red in the distance. Who is that? Did he won there? Top of the engine. I am convinced there's only 3 people on this track. Black, blue, and red. There's a turquoise, Iceler and Aqua at the back. Alright, maybe I do need to bind air control. My car is bound to whatever Jim says is 1,300. I don't know why he says that. I'll have to make sure I've not bound that accidentally. What else could I use? My car... I really want to bind it to middle mouse key. What about L? L for my car. Okay, we'll try that. Or is that rewind? Slow motion P. Rewind O. L for my car. Play pause should be on you. Next car, previous car. Let's go next car. Am I not allowed to bind that key? Oh, that's a little rude. What's L and K? My car. K doesn't appear to be bound. That's annoying. My car and L. K and J should be free then, right? KJ. It's me! There aren't a lot of people out on the track, are there? We've a fair few people that have put laps in, though. Alright. With 20 minutes remaining, I do want to take a quick break. Just a little quick break, not a big one. It's not good for the engine, surely. Most exciting. Right, I'm gonna leave you with whoever's on track with the most exciting director playing. I am gonna take a really quick break. Someone is sitting at the top of that gearbox. Full throttle, absolutely no regard for their engine temperature. It sounds like the blue car. Just sitting on the throttle while he changes gears or something, I don't know. It's not a manual H pattern, so he shouldn't be doing that with sequential. Either way, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna leave you with these lovely two drivers. Here's my text only AFK screen, there we go. And I should be back any second. Let me know if it does get stuttery, because it looks like the capture frame rate was genuinely the issue and I fixed it. Either way, I will return shortly. There's 15 minutes left before we go into practice and quali, so if I'm not back in 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to leave, I suppose. Talk to you soon. Almost got a sense of like innocence isn't the right word. Interesting. Qualifying has started. Okay. Qualifying. Looks like they're getting ready for a rolling start and heading off. Damn. It's interesting seeing people like just drive side by side, almost as if they're just having a lovely conversation on the highway. Am I out of tea again? Cup feels heavy, so no. Cup is empty, so yes. I'm out of tea. This is the rate. We need 0.11 safety rating before we hit 3.0. If we get a 0x, we should get above 0.11. If we get 2x, last race we got 0.1 exactly. So I think the most we can afford to get is a 1x. And I want 0. We've set the standard for 0. I want a 0x. What split are we in? I am so annoyed splits is not actually like his of the race. Let's have a look. Got 60 seconds left of practice. Let's see if anyone posts a lap. Who do we have in this race again? Sam Smith again. I don't have anyone else from last race here. Just Sam Smith. Oh. We have a 47.4. Anyone else in the last 20 seconds can post a lap. 47.7. Looks like that's gonna be it. No one coming down the straight as we come into the last 5 seconds. Maybe 3 cars coming down the straight. We have a 50, a 57, and no one posted on the 3rd car. Shame. Here we go into qualifying though. And on a completely change of plan out of the ordinary for me, I'm not qualifying. No point in putting myself in the pack when I'm not confident I can do it. If I had triples, I would be a lot more confident, but I only have Jim, and sometimes he disappears, so. Which tweaked, but how am I? I'm doing well. Hopefully, I'll hit 3.0 safety rating in a second. I don't know if I'll do my first D license race, but we can, hopefully. I mean, that's assuming it is 3.0 safety rating to get a license. We're new to this, so... But I've been well. Getting back into the groove of things, actually. Streaming in my free time instead of lounging around falling asleep. I downloaded my entire YouTube account the other day. And I actually have to start uploading it to a different platform. I'm probably going to move all of the videos onto an external drive too, because it's only 300 gigabytes. So I've got a terabyte drive that's about half empty. And I think I'll put my YouTube onto that. That way I don't have to do it all at the same time. I can get it off of my hard drive and upload what I need to. Because I also have to download my VODs channel now, and that's probably going to be larger. Once I get my VODs channel downloaded, I'll be fine. Unfortunately, there's a lot of systems that don't There are some websites that allow you to import your YouTube to a different platform, which are nice. But unfortunately, the ones with any credibility don't unless you're basically monetized on YouTube. For some reason, you just can't use their import tool. Who knows why? So I'll have to download them all manually and upload them all manually. I dread to think how long it's going to take to upload 300 gigabytes worth of content. But once it's done, because you can mirror them for free, you just can't import them for some reason. We have someone who broke 47 seconds, which means I may not be able to keep up with the pack anymore. Honestly, I'm so close to race pace. In this regard, I know I can match second place's time. Third and fourth here on the grid, currently, I could probably match them. Consistently is another question. But it does beg the question, maybe I should be starting further up in the grid. Maybe I should be qualifying. But again, I'm not here for iRacing. I don't even have a license. You know what I haven't played in a while? Elder Scrolls Online. Last time I was on, I was leveling a character for my run with the Soul-Shriven Harbour thing, the main quest line. Turns out if you update the game to PTB, Public Test Beta, you get access to max level characters. So I can just make a max level whatever I want, and I don't actually have to grind. That being said, I'm running a sorcerer on my current character. A high-up sorcerer, someone who actually is a bit more in-depth thought through than a couple of my last character. I don't know if Andras is going to be shelved. There may be a point in the future where she isn't viable, simply because you end up having to min-max super highly. I feel like if I have to super high, if I end up min-maxing in Elder Scrolls, I'm gonna go with an Argonian healer. The Argonians have healing passives as well, as part of their race kit. Khajiit don't. Khajiit have bonuses, I think, to like dual wielding or something. Our current character, of course, being a Khajiit. But do I want tires up for this? Never even thought. Big burnouts. Oh, shortening of qualifying, cancelled due to activity. I've never been to cold tires. Are we gonna get a final lap posted? Last 40 seconds? No one else heard what he said, but I love the contradiction between you can get 46s pretty easy on cold tires. The contradiction between you can get cold tires pretty easy if you push. No, not pretty easy. Where are we starting? 9th at the grid, 3 behind us. Let's drop in. We have 2 loaded in behind us so far. That was a very quick start. I'm actually not ready. I think I just need to rev higher and drop the clutch. Feel I can figure in this car. That was my fault, I think. I shouldn't have turned in. Jim was calling left. I just thought maybe he was doing it to a different car. Really? That counted as a collision? Swear on my life I dodged the white car, but servers don't lie, he spun out and I got a 4x for it. Well, we're not getting a 3.0 safety rating this race. So we're not switching to Elder Scrolls today. I want 3.0 before I log off. Now, I'll take the first incident as my own fault. We got a 0x with a contact, but I did turn into him. What's the leader done? 47.3. Let's try and match that pace, shall we? How's the game stuttering? Looks fine on the phone. I think that might have genuinely been it. Alright, what are we posting today? What was that, Jim? 47.17? Fastest lap so far? You're not gonna tell me? Thank you. Group of 3 ahead. We are relative. There's a blue back marker. .6. We got a long ways to catch up to that. Maybe if we can get some slipstream to the Aqua in front before we overtake him. So does that mean I've posted a 46? Completely missed my apex there. What's my best lap? 46.98. I did. It's on my dash. We are doing terribly. And I'm still out of draft here. I need to be close to about 1.6 gap to be in draft. Why is the back marker racing? I suppose because he's not in front of anyone yet. The back marker drove someone off track. Brilliant. A little wide here. Fuck me. Can I stay on the track? I need to. Yeah, Jim. This is my worst race to date. You don't need to rub it in. At least we have draft. A little. He was a little quicker than me. Maybe I need to take that corner a bit more traditionally. Guy behind's catching. This back marker should be blue-black by now. He should be getting told to give way. Did I lose my first mirror? Maybe we do take that corner a bit more traditionally. Does he have to give way if I'm not actually fighting him? I thought blue flag just meant give way, but maybe he doesn't have to. I guess he's fine. I was slow out of that. I do, I lose him on sector 2. Missed my apex, but we're fine. We got some blues fighting ahead, so I'm actually gonna have to give them a bit of respect for space if they're battling. But doesn't look like they're battling too much. Aqua's actually got a fair bit of pace here. Come on. I need to turn in earlier there. Don't cut. Don't cut. Give me slipstream. Give me draft. Nothing fancy, give way, make sure that they are going to reach race pace before we try to do anything stupid like that again. Ran a little wide on the main straight, lost a lot of time. I don't even think we're going to have draft in this thing anymore. Terrible, terrible line. I'm not chasing pace, Jim. I might have to turn you down from reading lap times out, I think. Piper's down. That's a little close. Blocked my braking line completely. There we go. Was it really? Was it really a podium? Spent my points well, I guess. Absolute miserable race. Coming out of the start, I do have my incidents bound to N and M, but let's actually see if they work this time. They haven't to date, but we'll try again. That was me turning in, did not give the spatial the respect I should have there. Next collision was the very next corner, just too wide, a bit of a tap, someone lost control and just got hit from behind. Next up, we had the green car, a little wobbly on the entrance, trying to take the inside line. Did not have... I feel like he could not have made that. He would have been holding the brakes all the way onto the outside of the corner there. But, these guys are locked side by side. We have just a murder after that terrible overtake onto the left-hander. And a spin. Green went wide. He isn't on the throttle. Looks like he might be coming to a stop. Orange has some good pace. Green went to defend and just got punted a little bit in the back there. Purple and orange coming up into the back straight. This is just going to be the wall of mirrors claiming... Oh, he kept his mirror. Wall of mirrors almost claiming another victim. Egregious cut there. Lost a bit of traction. Still, he's fine. Anything hurt is his position, maybe a bit of ego. Coming up to the main straight again. The wall of mirrors looks to claim another. He holds onto his mirror. 2 close calls. The wall of mirrors almost getting 2 more victims today. Will it get its third? Wall of mirrors. He held on. It closed shut and then snapped back into place. Very flexible mirror. Now, sometime on this highway, I scrape against like that. I've done that somewhere in this video. Oh, blinkers. Run wide anyway. He held it. The wall of mirrors. I'm surprised he held on. That should have been a lost mirror. Coming up here, orange and green once again. Green getting rear-ended again by orange. Coming up into the same corner before. Orange has a really good line through there and a good exit pace. Still the rear end's green. You can't see the front of his car. Back up onto the back straight. That might be the whole incident, but we're going to hold on. Coming onto the main straight. A little tiny tap, and he still goes for another tap and another tap. He really wants past, but he can't see the front of his own car. Green gives it. Orange swerving into defensive position. Holding the inside of the corner. I'm actually going to see the... Oh, green gives him a taste of his own medicine and blinks out of existence. Probably before... Honestly, I do wonder, is that terrible, terrible... Is that a steward giving green more 4Xs than orange? Did he kill himself? Someone play the X-Files theme tune, because that looks like the steward's murdered green. That looks unfair. Orange then comes onto the... Oh, he almost. Looks like he did try and pull out of that, but unfortunately wasn't able to. There we go. Coming onto the main straight. Are we scrubbing again, or is this actually an incident? The wall of mirrors. Probably should have claimed that mirror, but he holds on, and that's the end of the race. Why? Wait, is that 20? For a minute, I thought Jim was measuring... Lovely. For a minute, I thought Jim was measuring the clock in an obscure measurement, 1275. It's almost 1:30 p.m. 1275 isn't too far off. But, there we go. We're now up to date. Well, let's go look at the results, shall we? We know it wasn't going to be our gracious, gorgeous 11 safety rating that we want. So we're going to have to go back for round 2. Your results. I'm not surprised. We actually lost one. So now we need to go back in and make back 12 safety rating. Which is possible if we get a 0x. I don't actually know if this is capturing. I've turned on the right capture, but I don't... There we go. Phone's just slow. But strength of field did go up again. We posted another podium today. So we were in strength of field 1275. We were in split 12 out of split 24. I think we had a disqualification. We did! Green got murdered. The stewards murdered Green. All of those rear ends from Orange, and he's the one that gets disqualified. I'd be pissed too. Alright. We have a global Mazda in half an hour at 2 p.m. We need 12 safety rating, and I cannot bin it like I did last time. Down to 2.88. I still stand by the fact that that second incident where we got the 4X, I will stand by the fact that that was them not rejoining track properly at all. If you rejoin a track sideways to the track, the other person should not get a 4X. I don't even think, like, I'm just thinking like any way to abuse that mechanic. At the moment, it's any collision is a 4X. Of course, it's up to every driver to avoid collisions to the best of their ability in every situation. But I'm just thinking, like, if you have a whole 180 degrees, so if you're facing forward and you have 90 degrees left and 90 degrees right, your car can face anywhere in there, even 89, 88 degrees either way. Turn your car in any way on that angle, and it gives the other guy a 4X. But I think if you go outside of that angle, it's a fairly safe assumption if someone's facing the wrong way or sideways on the track, the other guy shouldn't get it. But the blind judge is the most fair in its own way, so who am I to nitpick at the world's leading moderation system for games, but it is seemingly a bit silly for me to get a 4X for a guy that's sideways on the track, re-merging terribly, just blocking the road. That's what it is. I thought I missed him, but netcode do netcode stuff. Oh, we have 40 minutes before the race starts. Practice goes for an hour, and it's only 19 minutes in. What are the results so far? We have 47s, 48, and a 54. That's a nice paint job. That's a really nice paint job. It's hard to go wrong with white and red. White with red detailing is probably one of the best paint jobs you could ever get, and it's just a free good look. I will admit, my colours on here leave a lot to be desired, but I've just copied them straight out of a set of Corsa Competition. The reason that they suck here is because I don't get chrome detailing. My gold trim isn't chrome in here. Set of Corsa Competition, they both went wide. Does the white car hold it? He does, he brings it back. My gold, the yellowy gold colours on my car is meant to be chrome trim. And it is in a set of Corsa Competition. Looks gorgeous. Metallic blue with a matte light blue, and then you have chrome gold trim on just the light detailing that comes in. Super, super gorgeous. I'm gonna have to find a color palette that actually works here. I think what I might end up doing is lightening the blue so that it's basically a super pale faded blue. And I'll bring the secondary blue, the main blue that's meant to be metallic, I might make that more of a navy royal instead of an icky baby. I'll go for off-white. Like a darker navy blue, I think, or a deep purple of some kind. And the detailing I could keep yellow, orange, or green. .7. Times are getting quicker. Let's actually head out onto the track and do some practice. We've got half hour to kill. For some reason, being in neutral, the car doesn't want to start unless I have the clutch in. Hey, where are we going? Like, the car's in neutral. Once the car is started, I can let go of the clutch. Don't understand that safety mechanic. Well, why are we in the... Are we in the safety car spot? Why are we in the safety car spot? I see a guy behind me in my mirrors. I'm all the way up here for some reason. Alright, get myself adjusted. Oh! It might not have been starting because my head shifter was in 3rd gear. Let's find out. Nope. It's a safety mechanic. No matter what gear I'm in. It will not start unless the clutch has been cleared. Well, standings. And the pedals back a little bit. And let's see if we can't get a podium of qualifying times. Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Missed my apex there. Missed my apex there. Up to temp. I think I need them around 110, don't I? That's cut. That's a cut. That's not a cut? Cut. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. Missed my apex, held the line, still doing fine. The wall of mirrors claimed another victim, and it was me. On my 7th race, I finally did it. I think that's just it. Stomp the brakes harder, no matter what you think the car can handle. Stomp the brake harder. Did you think that was the max it can take? Stomp the brake harder. It just... That's just it. That's just it. Stomp the brake harder. He saved it. He held it. Give me that slightly better time. What did I get? No, didn't match it. He's got a good braking line there, but it really is just whatever you think the car can do more. Tires looking though. What does a 46 do to them? Nothing. They're still 103, 104. I've lost tire temperature doing that. It's all about the line through that corner more so than the speed. He's a little slow through here. Blue's had an accident. Is he staying up? Looks like he's got the back left part of his car caved in. I was very early on the brakes there. Middle rest does feel better, high-end second gear there. There's no real room to overtake here because I can't undercut him on the exit for taking it slow on the entrance. It's fine, Jim. Calm down. I missed my braking line. Just missed my braking line. I need to brake before the green, not on the green. He held it. He held it. It's gone wide. This guy's fun to chase. We both ran a little wide there. Does he hold it? A little wide on the entrance. Missed my braking marker by a mile. Holy cow. Jim... I'm gonna have to turn Jim's lap time down in practice by a lot. He won't shut up. I mean, it's good for chasing times, and practice is the when you want to do that. But this much? Not every lap. Let me know when I improve or when I'm terrible. I know. We're still holding first position by 0.1. I mean, well, it's a lap time. You gotta get the front car balanced better around there, yellow. Gotta get the front car dipped in. I plead the fifth. Who's in front of me anyway? James Lafferty? Putting up a good race. I'm not really, I mean, I'm trying not to drive him off the road too. I'm just enjoying tailgating someone here, honestly. Second gear seems so much safer because even if you do miss the apex, you're still fine for the runoff. I definitely need to turn Jim down. I don't mind the infill, not this often. Not this often. Jim's a little crazy at the moment. Missed my braking marker again. Alright, should I try for an overtake? It's gonna be tricky because it's on the final corner that I can do it. Almost punted him. Came in a little hot there. That's what's so difficult about it, is that you can't take him on the outside around that corner, because then he just gets the inside line. I don't know how to do with an overtake onto the back straight. What's the wipers for? What are the wipers for? Are there regulation rules for why wipers would turn on if I have auto wipers? Or is that just the game telling me I can't see? Because I can see perfectly fine, thank you. Hold it, hold it. Almost kissed the wall. We're fine. Let's not punt the guy into the first corner. Let's actually try and find our braking marker here. The green backboard is too deep. That's my apex here. A little slow on the exit. I don't think I can do it, because the only spot I get the opportunity to is one that's very crucial to keep in line. If you go wide, or if you can't cut, you can't undercut unless you're in front. Of course, he would be defending, he would get racing line. Or he would defend racing line, rather. So I have to go on the outside, unless I can do it here. Unless I can get the overtake before the last corner and get on the inside of his car, which is possible. I almost did it before, but I gave way through the chicane. It's possible. But it's very scary, because it means I'll be side by side for most of that bit of road coming into the back straight. There's no way to do it on the outside, because you use all of the road on that corner. I mean, if you could get side by side, maybe, but I feel like they just get the better runoff, even if they can't drive into you. I'm not sure how to handle this actually. It has to be done there. That's my only takeout from this. The only takeout I can get is you have to do it before the back straight so that you can get the inside line on the back straight. He gave way and I drove off track. That chicane before the back straight is so terrifying to do side by side. Maybe just getting a better run onto the back straight is the key. I thought this would be a fun exercise trying to get past him. He's not good at overtaking. But he's putting up a decent effort here. The one time I could have tried it into turn 1, he actually defended properly. He pushed me out. A little wide here. A little wide here. Cut there. I'm all over the place that lap. Let's give him some space and get ourselves back into some kind of groove here. I do feel more comfortable placing laps. What are my lap times like? Should we do one more lap? We got kicked. We didn't get time to finish that lap. That was a blast. Anytime I thought I legitimately had him on a straightaway, he defended. To be fair, I wasn't faster than him. He had every right to block me from those on the inside line. What I should have done is been switching over to the outside line and gunning for the outside overtake, but I'm learning my space. I'm easing into this sort of stuff. I've never done PvP, quote unquote. My whole life has been versus AI. So, learning my comfort zone, easing into it. But I think part of the problem is you need to establish that trust relationship with every driver you're against. The fact we kept giving way to each other, testament, brilliant racing. I mean, that felt fun. Mr. Lafferty gave me a run for my money. Is he in this lobby? No! We're not in his lobby! I'm so sad I didn't get to say hi to him. I am so sad I didn't get to say hi. Maybe he'll pop in. He might be in my lobby. Are we gonna have any people set practice laps? Ooh. Interesting looking colors there. First lap of the session. 47.9. Yeah. I don't know. 4 laps recorded. 47.9 is the fastest. We have 8 minutes of qualifying, and I am going to take a restroom break before we get on track. In a move completely out of character for me, we're not qualifying, and I'm going to go to the bathroom. I really wish I could have said hi to Jake before. That was some beautiful race. I was nice. It was nice being able to get into my comfort zone, tailing someone so close. Because normally I'm a nervous wreck in these. But give me a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. Get back just to see some of the first times coming in on the qualifying leaderboard here. We have a 46.8 leading the pack. We beat that with a 46.6 in practice, so we can match our pace today. 46.9 coming in. I think on our... I don't actually know. I might have to go back. The pre-lobby practice doesn't record times, does it? I can look into that later. But pretty sure we were averaging 47s. We consistently got down to 48s because we were tailgating and giving way around some of the pivotal corners, trying to find the opening here at Oran Park for where you make the overtake. I think it's that corner on screen. This corner here that the camera's sitting on right now is one of the few places you can make for an overtake because it's one of the highest variance corners for speed. If you get a guy who misses the apex, runs wide, all sorts of other nonsense, that's where you're gone for the overtake, but you have to be very careful you don't careen into them doing so. It's a very fine line to get through that apex. Once you get onto the back straight, it feels like you need to be free of everyone else to make that chicane before you get onto the final turn to the back straight. Here we are, starting in 11th place on the grid. I can live with that. Place is fine. Let's get our engine started, because if everyone else drops in pretty quickly, we're going to be ready to go pretty soon. I should get into the habit of getting myself ready before I click grid. Clicking grid and then getting settled, not a good practice. Although maybe engine start could be part of it. So, start my engine. Let's try my new... Okay, I've had this theory for a while. First gear, flat out, drop the clutch to half, not completely, and just spin the wheels to take off. Because I don't think this thing can spin the wheels. We have a blinker in front. 2 blinkers. We'll take some care into turn 1 then, shall we? We've got a bit of latency at the moment too. 266 apparently. Are we a blinker? We might be someone else's blinker, so let's just keep everyone a wide berth here and not murder anyone. Through the Aether or otherwise? Someone hasn't joined further up onto the grid, it looks like. People are still blinking. Should be down to the final 30 seconds before we go live and someone starts from pits. I dropped my clutch completely. It just doesn't want to go. It's the fastest start out of the lot, but that's it. Alright, let's just behave though. Blinker has murdered some people. We managed to stay clear. Turquoise car here has gone onto the dirt, onto the back straight. I do not currently have the grip to get around that in second gear. Someone's going into the pits. No calls for left. There's a pile up on turn 1. Alright, let's get the car warmed up and get focused. Go around a little wide. We're going to relative here. Let's get back into the focus of things. We should be focusing at around split strength of field, should be 1300. Also, bear in mind, I don't actually have a rating myself yet. Mid-pack when it comes to iRacing, but once we get a license, we'll know for certain where we're placed. .47.2 isn't bad for a starting lap. chase this guy down. Hit our braking markers, keep it clean, 0x, second place. If we can get this guy chased down though, I won't say no to first, but I'm not gonna fight for it, I'll take second. I can find a 10th in Sector 2, just let me warm up the tires, Jim. Alright. I can find a 10th in Sector 2, just let me not run behind. I don't like you can brake so late into the final turn because it's uphill. Being fast into it. I don't know, something about the geometry of the corner. Something feels sus about it, going uphill there. Balance the car better through that chicane. Beautiful. Fastest lap previous was a 47.12, 46.7 that time. We are race pace, Jim. I feel like second is a better safety net through there, but I don't know if it's actually quicker. He's faster on the straightaway. That could be the illusion of him just getting onto the straight sooner though. That was slow. He's faster everywhere else but the last corner. If I can keep this up, we might be able to psych him out. Not with turn ones like that. Don't give me a 1x. That was nice. Good, good. He's below 2-second gap ahead. We are chasing relative here. We're gunning for blood, and I hope he doesn't get taken out, but I hope he does get slowed down up ahead. Oh, turn one. I'm getting worse at this. Terrible turn one. 47 flat, getting slower, but with a turn one like that, I'm not surprised. So all you gotta do is let off the throttle going over that crest into the right-hander, and it gives you the front dip down, balances the car forward, keeps your front tires with a bit more traction going into that turn. Just all you need to get through that chicane. Just let off the throttle a little bit to dip the car forward. I am not able to match that corner. What happened to my tires? Come on. Back straight. We can't shave any time off. He's gotten a little quicker. Oh, we've probably gotten slower, judging by the clock on the dash. A little deep into there. Thought I missed my braking line. I know, Jim. Heaven forbid this will be my first win with you on board. He's slowing down, but I am too. I just need to keep race pace up, and I think I can do it. I'm braking so much later on that corner too. Earlier. I'm slower, is the point. It's down to a 1.0 chase to the guy in front. Let's see if we can do it. Dove the first corner twice now. Don't go wide. Bitch. Told you not to go wide. That's a 1X, it's fine. We'll live. We'll live. Set our eyes on the prize. That's better. That's better. That's better. A little slow. I'll still take it. The white flag. This race was over sooner than I thought. I know, Jim, we're getting slower. It is what it is, but hey, look at that. this race. Well, a couple of incidents there, but doesn't look like anything too drastic. So, going to our chase here. We had another false start. Looks like it was 4th place who didn't load in, started from the pits. Coming up to turn 1 here, we had the blinker, unfortunately. He's just not loaded in for me at all here. There he is. We came in a little too deep. We almost killed someone. We went a little wide. Purple got the lead on me. I came in behind Purple, and this is where the blinker murdered someone. The whole time, he apparently didn't have data being sent to the server this. I think he should have been dropped packet loss here, honestly. Turquoise could obviously see him. I could too. But I think this is the point. There we go. Looks like he got punted off road by someone else. I realized I'd have to give way here. Thankfully, Purple was hitting the brakes, slowing down a little. But that was the first incident of the race. Not too shabby, just a blinker being punted since the server apparently didn't know where he was. Blinker off the track. Blinking again. Turquoise! What happened to Turquoise? He slid! I did wonder where he went, because I was worried he was actually going to be my left. Next up, we have just a dive bomb. A pure dive bomb by the black car there. Number 6. Scraped against the wall. Nothing egregious there. Lost his mirror though. Blink. The guy blinking. Still blinking. This is not the blinker. Same color scheme. He is blinking though. He didn't look like the blinker's color scheme, but that's it. We have a bright blue coming into turn 1. Very deep on the brakes. I don't think he would have made that. Takes out the blinker and drives into him for good measure. Blinker coming back. Blinking again. A nice fade. Look at that oil fade. Paint job. And he blew his engine. What? We gotta watch that again. Coming onto the main straight. And he shifts down. Or holds the clutch in and revs. I don't know about that one. Blew up his own engine. Coming onto the wall of mirrors. It fixed itself. I'm gonna say the wall of mirrors claims another victim there. Seems very fair. What do we have here? Why, okay. Now we're on to scenic view, apparently. That's where the engine blew up. That's the wall of mirrors. And I'm gonna give that to the wall of mirrors. That one clearly fell off and just fixed itself somehow. Honestly, not a bad system to have. The mirrors are pretty important. You can have a bit more leniency with cosmetic damage in that regard. Having them snap back into place is probably a good way to keep the visibility for players. Considering how important those things are for visibility behind you. But for some reason, next incident is the scenic view. I guess that's it. The end of race. There you have it. A clean, simple, easy race. We got 2nd place, I believe. So, coming up, view the results. Holy schmoly! Wow! Does your position actually affect safety rating? Because I made bank. 0.52 safety rating, putting us up to 3.4. Strength of field of 1300. There were 17 splits. We were in split number 8. Average lap time of 47.5. I would like to actually know, is there a way to see? Practice was just the 3 laps, wasn't it? Best laps completed, yeah. So we don't get to know the pre-lobby lap times, do we? That's a bit of a shame. Still, 0.52 safety rating. Maybe practice does come into it. Putting all those laps with the yellow guy in front of us. We got a couple of off tracks in practice, but being that close for so long, maybe that's what did it. Brilliant, though. Actually racing with no collisions. We got a nice boost to safety rating there. I mean, it would make sense. Even our clean races where we're getting 0.18. Before, they were just little tiny islands that I would be on my own. Having been that close to someone. Maybe that does affect it. Brilliant stuff, though. I don't know. Have a look. Where are my results? So the practice where I run with 4 incidents. Right, that is here. Right, favorite that. Can I save it? I've had 2 still. Actually, all of my races today have been. Hey! It's secretly telling me my iRating. It's secretly telling me my iRating. If I go to recent results, it actually tells me, no, I'm Class D. I have an iRating of 1452. I got my license. I got my license! Okay, what is TT rating? The measure of average lap times for your best sequence of solo laps against the clock and time trial sessions. Ah, time trial rating. Got it. My iRating is 1452. We have a license! Look at that. Because I was about to say that the game is ratting out my rating here. Even that race where I got 6 incident points and murdered a person, even that race. Oh, sorry, it was 8 incident points. Even that race apparently had a positive 62 iRating. At least that's what I think points are. Oh, that could just be championship points. Hang on. Yeah, that could be the Season 3 points list. Because it only goes up 14, 23, 36, 48, 58, 62, and 70. That might be my Season 3 championship points. Hey, though, I'm happy. I actually got my license today. That was my goal. That was what I set out to do. So how do I check my season placement? Click on my profile. Woo! Class D. Why am I at 2.4? Safety rating of 4. A measure of how clean and consistent a driver's racing is. It went down from 2.5 to 2.4 once I got my license. Is it different now? Because I was 3.4. If I go to results, safety rating change, positive 0.52 up to 3.4. Now it says 2.4. I've been scammed. But I have my D-class license. That's really cool. So, can I filter Class D practice? It is that Ford mongrel of a car for the Class D. Well, limited to only for road. I have to own the car to own the track. That gives me 1 Class D entry, which is that Ford Racer Challenge. It's Spec Racer Ford FEC, which I drove, and I'll admit it's fun, but it's gonna take a bit of practice to get into that. I don't know if I can earn license in rookie races, but I think that's a fair effort for today. 3.5 hours, and we got a blockbuster amount of safety rating. I really am happy with that. I'll have to remember that in the future too. Practice and qualifying might go towards all of my stats. Beautiful. Race participation credit program. You have not participated in any sessions that count towards the race participation credit. So I will have to do Class T races if I want to enter that. Unfortunately, it seems like this week, Class D is racing that board. I mean, it's fun, but there's a difference between a fun car to drive and a fun car to race. But we're in week 11 out of 13. Week 12 will be the final week you can qualify for the credits system. The race participation credit program only needs like a minimum amount of entry, and you get paid $10 a season to drive. That's a nice way to give people that are willing to give the program a proper go some money back. $10 a season. We're in season 3 now, week 11. So the remaining of this week and next week will be the last of season 3. Then we have the wind down in week 13, and then season 4 will start. So I don't know. I think I would guess I have to qualify for my license again next season, but that should be hard. I don't know what the Class D license is going to be next week, and I'm also not sure. Week 12 probably starts tomorrow, so I'll probably find out after week what's happening. And I think it's 8 races, and then you qualify for your money back program, the race participation, and I can get a car or a track I want. But the thing with that is, I'm probably going to be forced into buying a car or a track that I can race. I have to be careful about that, because if I buy a car or a track that isn't in rotation, the legacy stuff, no one's going to race it on the official service, so I can't use it to then buy more. For example, if I get rid of own car and own track, right now there's a Class C race at Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya. No, de Catalunya. De Barcelona, Catalunya. The 3 cars you have access to, the Ford GT, GT2 or GT3, Chevrolet Corvette C6R GT1 or the Aston Martin DBR9 GT. So I will have to think through how I'm actually going to approach content in this. Starting from scratch, I don't plan to have a lot of leisure money put into iRacing. We'll see. Play it by ear. At this point, I'm going to aim. I've got a week left, and I'm going to see if I can get paid for the participation credit program. I don't remember what the requirements are, but we can look into that later. Can you not auto save replays? Or maybe I don't have that setting turned on. Mhm. See, I would like to do Watkins Glen, but no official sessions are currently available for this content. Watkins Glen is super fun, super simple, super good to have though. Not kills on here. I feel like I do. After last time, I feel like I have to get not kill at some point. As Hell, which I believe is somewhere over in Finland, isn't it? Norway. Hell is in Norway. But we're a long way away from actually getting content. That's probably the thing I dislike the most is when you qualify for a license or a category, you have to then pay money to compete. It is what it is. It's that monetization system, and well, it works, I guess. And the fact that you do like what 18 races and you get paid $10 effectively, not the worst. I think I want King Deliverance. Close down iRacing. Goodbye, Jim. Now we're going back to mouse and keyboard. I actually need to clear space. So today we're just going to be doing dailies on Umjar, so I'm not going to be doing anything crazy with the new character we made the other day. I might log on and do the daily crafting because it's materials, but you don't get as many as you use, right?